being angry at the suits at the higher ups can feel like you have a higher awareness and that your mission is to share it with those who aren't aware of it. And I call it therapeutic alienation in winning the race because I couldn't think of a more graceful term. And it's not that there's something wrong with rebelling. Of course, one rebels if there's something that's wrong. It's not wrong to be alienated if you're talking about something that you can define and that you can constructively address. But I think there's a large component of alienation just for the sake of drama. And this is something that you saw in the anti-war movement with Vietnam protesters. That was a horrible war. But there were some people who would, for example, lay down in front of traffic just out of a kind of a rebellion when this wasn't really going to do anything in terms of changing how the war was being waged. And I think that that percolated into the black civil rights movement. And so you can see in the early 1960s, people like Rustin and, of course, King and Abernathy, these people are fighting for concrete things and getting hard work done. Then, starting officially in 1966 was a pivotal year, you have people shouting Black Power, and all of that had a kind of a rock star glamour at the time. You can see the newsreels. People are very excited at someone in an afro yelling Black Power. The music of the voices is interesting. But the problem is that Black Power didn't lead to anything substantial. By 1966, people were making noise, people were creating a kind of a drama, people were making white people scared, but that stuff didn't build anything. What was going on in the early 60s and the 1950s built stuff that we still are having advantages from today. We benefit from what the grand old civil rights movement allowed. My life is possible because of that. I'm not sure what in my life is possible because of people shouting Black Power and making a few kids breakfast. And it's not that those people were evil, it's not that they were opportunists or anything like that, but I think too often today we look at just that anger and the look of it and the feel of it and the smell of it rather than thinking about the real hard work of making change in the world as it is. That's what I don't like about the 60s.